Alright, so this is going to be our lecture number 43, and in this particular video we would be adding two octal numbers. And if you have missed the last two videos, which is all about adding two decimal numbers and adding two binary numbers, then you should be you should watch those videos first, because I have discussed the approach of adding two numbers in the programmatic form. So that is the recommendation part from my side, because if you are coming directly here, then you maybe there might be a possibility then you are not going to understand the logic which just wanted to explain, because I'm not going to explain the logic, but I would explain, just I would reuse the code which I have done earlier. Fine, because the every time the logic is same, we just have to replace the base values. So let us see now what we are going to see today. So now we would write octal to octal addition. We have covered already binary to binary and decimal to decimal. So in the decimal or in the binary, what we used to do is, let us see now, let us say we were having 1 2 3 and 49. Then how do we add these two numbers? So 3 plus 9 is 12. We would take the unit place, and we would take 1 as the carry and include in the next iteration. So 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 7. So, and now carry is 0, so 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. So we would get 172 in the result. Fine. So if you see here, while adding these two numbers 9 plus 3, which is 12, so if this is greater than the base in the case of let us say decimal, so which is 10. So if 12 is greater or equal to 10, then we just have to subtract the base from the result. So 12 minus 10 is 2. So why 10? Because we were adding two decimal numbers. So let us say now if we are adding two octal numbers, then we just have to compare the result with 8, because the base for octal is 8. Also, if it is greater than the base, then we just have to subtract the base, not 10. Now we have to subtract the 8 from the 12, so that we would get 4. So let us say two octal number addition, let us say 1 2 3 9 and 4 7. So these are both are the octal numbers, because both are in the range of 0 to 7. Fine. So if you are confused with what are the octal numbers and what are the decimal and binary, then I've already uploaded the videos on the related topic. Then you should watch my previous videos in the number system series only. Fine. So we would add these two numbers. Let us say 7 plus 3, which is 10. So 10 is greater or equal to 8, which is our base. So now what we used to do, we would simply subtract this from, I would say, from 10 the base. So let us say 10 minus 8, which is 2. And if this is the case, then we just have to update the carry as 1. So now we have to we have to write 2 here and carry is 1. So coming to the next iteration, because we are done with this, so 4 plus 2 is 6 plus carry, so it is 7. So 7 is less or equal to 8, 7 is less with 8, so carry would be 0 now. So we would get 7 here. 4 plus 2, yeah, we would get 7 here, and 1, and we are having 0 here. So carry is 0 and this is 0, so 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. So we would get 172 while adding these two octal numbers. Fine. So we would add simply the same logic, and if you remember, then we have already written the logic for binary addition. But here what we are doing, we were comparing the result of the two digits with 2, because we were adding two binary numbers. Now we are adding the two octal numbers, then we just have to compare the sum with 8, because the base for the octal is 8, and we have to subtract the 8 only. We do not have to subtract 2 anymore, and we are done. So let me change the function's name, because we are adding now two octal numbers. So octal addition. Here also I just have to update the name also, octal addition, and we are done. You won't believe me, we are done here. So let me run it, so that you should be visualize that what, by doing these minor changes, and we are able to convert our program from decimal to binary to octal. So let us enter 1 2 3 and 47. So you can see we are getting the correct output, which is 172. So let me explain it here also. So initially A is, let us say 1 2 3 and B is 72 and carry was 0. So we picked up these two digits by taking the remainder of both the numbers. So 3 plus 2 is 5 plus carry, which is 0. Sorry, we were having 47. Let us say no, otherwise you would be confused. We were having 47 here. Fine. So 7 plus 3 is 10, which is greater than 8, which is the base of octal. Fine. So we would, subtract base from 10, then we would get 2, then we would add, so it would subtracting the result from 8, like sorry, it is subtracting 8 from the result, so we would get 2 here. And what we are doing, we are just adding the 2 in the result after multiplying power. So initially power is 1, so 2 into 1 is 2, so it would contain 2 now, so our result is 2. And we have reduced these two numbers and we have increased the power also, so now power is 10. 1 into 10 is 10, because initially the power was 1. So now it will come here again, because the values are greater, so it would add these two numbers, 2 plus 4. Fine. So 4 plus 2 is 6 plus carry. We were having carry as 1 because we came into this loop, so we are updating carry as 1, sorry, in this condition. So 4 plus 2 is 6 plus carry, which is 7. Now 7 is less than 8, so we would not enter in this, so now carry would be 0. Now 7 into power is now 10, so 7 into 10, which is 70, plus the result, you can say here, plus result, which is 2, so 72. So now it would store the result as 72. Fine. Again we are multiplying power, so now power is 100 and we are reducing the numbers, so this would become 0 now and this would become 1. So 1 plus 0 0, sorry, 1 plus 1 1, plus carry, which were having 0, so 1. So 1 is less than 8, so we would not enter here, we would come here, carry is 1, sorry, carry is 0, so 1, which is sum, into power, which is 100 now. So 1 into 100 is 100 plus the previous result, which is 72. No, so we would get 172. So if you can see here, we are getting the same result, which is 172. So this was, just the explanation part, or you can say the dry run for the code. But the main thing which we have done in our previous, or I would say the first video, that is the important one. So if you are like missing with the first video of the number system series, not the number system, you would say the addition, like from where we are covering the addition. Fine. So I would erase this because I'm not visible on the screen. So if you are still having any confusion, then you should comment down below. I would reply there, or I would even repost the video if I see then something is remaining, or I have misspoken something, then I would repost the video also. And if you are new to this channel, then you should subscribe to the channel also, because I'm going to upload the more videos on the topic of DSA. And if you have learned something from this video, then hit the like button and share it, share it with your friends also, so that they should be updated that there is a DSA series which is going on this YouTube channel. So that's it from my side in this video, and let's continue with the next video. Thank you.